What
What's
up?
up, everybody? This is
Say so,
Breezy
G.
Savage with another
Back on another
video.
topic, back on another video.
This is a video with Ace
So the title of
OG.
this video is going to be
You know what I'm saying?
the reason why
And
women
I like this
are never
YouTuber.
satisfied.
He be speaking some knowledge and everything
We're
like
going to talk
that.
about it.
And
I haven't done
please
relationship
like, share,
content in a while, but we're
comment,
definitely going
and
to talk about this one.
like, share,
It
comment, and
has inspiration
subscribe.
about
Y'all know
this
the
weekend, so I'm
vibes.
definitely going to talk about it.
Listen to what he's got to say. It's not
So
him
admin note,
bashing
thanks
women.
again
Just listen to what he's
to all the
saying.
subscribers that have subscribed
I
to my
like the
channel.
video. It was a dope
I endeavor
video.
to
So
keep pushing
just
videos
doing a
out
reaction
to give
to
you
it.
leverage
Just
to better
listen to what he's
yourselves.
saying,
So
y'all.
let's get into it. So the reason why women are never satisfied.
Shout
It's
out to
coffee
Ace
time too.
OG.
Matter of fact, I think I'm
Subscribe
gonna
to
go
his
ahead and
channel.
actually create my own
If y'all haven't
coffee.
already, subscribe
It's
to
gonna
his
be called
channel.
AOG Coffee. Well, at least that's the name I'm thinking about doing when it comes to coffee. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna wind up doing that because I think I'm gonna be able to scale that a little bit. Who knows? But in any case, yeah, man. You're gonna meet a lot of women. I'm talking to men now. You're gonna meet a lot of women in your life that will never be satisfied with anything. And let me preface this right quick. I'm not saying all women. So I don't want any women to get up here and get triggered or get upset. I'm saying these things. Matter of fact, you know, if it does trigger you, I suggest you just go ahead and just not even watch this video, honestly, because I'm not saying all women are like this, right? So if it doesn't apply to you, then you know, take it with a grain of salt. If you want to listen to it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But I don't want to make this video as a video to bash women, and I'm not making this video to group all women into this category because I understand there are a lot of women out there that will be very satisfied with the man that they have in their life. But what I would say is, from my personal experience, there are a lot of women that I met in my life that had a potential of being this way, even if they weren't already, right? But I have met a lot of women out there in my life that regardless of how good that man was and how good he treated that woman, she was never, ever satisfied. What I mean by that is that there was always a certain level of, I guess, happiness that she could not achieve regardless of how good that man was to her. So, and the reason why I believe that's the case, there's a couple of reasons that I can go over as well. But I think one of the main reasons is I think a lot of women out there, they will have a relationship, be in a relationship, and they will base their success off of somebody else's relationship. In other words, they'll see another couple and they'll see how they interact. They'll see what the man does, and they'll see like how, I guess, the wife or the girlfriend is treated and how she navigates her relationship. And even if they have what on the surface would seem like a successful relationship, they will still not be satisfied with what they have because of what they see on the other side. If that makes any sense, right? So, for example, a guy could be a person, and let's talk about husbands, right? A husband could be a person that pays all the bills, right? Um, you know, he cooks, he cleans, on top of working the job. Even though the wife may do the same thing, but he has no issue with doing those things as well, right? Could be great in bed.
Y'all listen to what he's saying.
Could be a person that is of influence, meaning that he actually is a person that is active in his community, right? Just the picture perfect husband, the picture perfect father when it comes to society standards. And there are some women out there, some wives out there that will still find some fault in him, right? Now, we all understand that nobody's perfect. Everybody has some type of fault. What I mean by fault is that a wife can still find a fault that is bad enough in him that she'll still not be satisfied with what he does because of relationships that she's seen on the other end. And it's crazy. I heard a story a long time ago, and I think I mentioned this on this channel before, but I heard a story that was told to me a while ago where I don't know if this is a true story or not. It might not be a true story, but when this guy explained this to me, it made sense, man. It made so much freaking sense. So long story short, because I don't want to belabor the topic, the story was that there was a lady that was going to this department store, right? And
I ain't gonna lie.
the department store had a whole bunch of
I
levels.
got done
Maybe
eating
the
not too
department
long
store had like
ago.
10 levels to it, right? And
Woo, I'm
when she
full.
started off on the first level, obviously, and she kept going to each level. And each level, she would find something there on that level that she liked, but she wasn't satisfied with what she saw was on that level. So let's say she went to level two. Level two had some things up there that she think that she liked and will purchase or will want, but somebody told her or she saw that it was some on level three that she think that would be better than level two. So she kept going up every level, all the way until the last floor, which would be like, let's say for example, the 10th floor, right? She gets to the 10th floor, and all these levels below her, she always found something that she liked, but she wasn't satisfied. When she got to level 10, she still wasn't satisfied. And I think that's how some women just navigate. I think that's just natural to some women, right? I don't have a solution to that for women because I'm not a woman. So, I couldn't even imagine how I would even tell a woman to navigate that, right? That's a lot of emotion that's involved in that. And it could be based off of, how she was raised. It could be based off of culture, who knows? But one thing I will say is that when it comes to men, a lot of men will stay in a relationship even though he knows that his woman is not all the way happy, right? Versus a lot of women will leave relationships based off of a little bit of unhappiness. And like once again, I'm not saying this to fault women or to bash women. I'm just saying like women navigate life in a sense like there's never gonna be enough that I can get out of life. And I mean, even for men, there's a lot of men that are very ambitious and they go out there and they get what they want. And it also comes down to a situation to where, I know let's say for myself, I have achieved a lot of things in life, but hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Commercial break. Okay. Next time I was at my door. But yeah, I've achieved a lot of things in life. But can I honestly say that I'll be totally satisfied with all my accomplishments? Who knows? But I'm always in a mind state where I need to do better and I need to be better for my wife and for my family, right? So there is a certain degree of how should I say, a certain level, a certain degree of like not being
I'm
totally
just saying, man.
satisfied
Ace OG,
with
man.
what
That's a
I'm at
real
right
OG
now.
right
Like
there.
even where I'm at
And
right
he
now,
real as
like
hell.
I know I can do a lot better, and
I
I know I
fuck
can
with
be a
dude,
lot
bro.
better,
For
right?
real, for real.
But am I
I
content to
don't know about.
where I'm at right now to a certain degree?
A
Yes,
lot of people can't take
because I
bluntness,
mean,
bro.
there
I'll
is a
be
level
honest with
of
you.
success I've achieved in
A
life,
lot of y'all can't.
and
A lot of y'all be
I'm
in
not
y'all feelings for real.
ashamed of where I'm at right
They
now
get
in life because I
mad,
know I
all
put
that
all my
shit.
all in
What you mean by
to
that,
make
Breezy?
sure that my wife and my
Man,
family
it
is
happens
being
all
taken
the
care of.
time. People
But
get in their feelings
on the
all the
flip side of
fucking
that, when it comes to
time. You
women,
cannot tell
a
me
lot
that
of
they
women
don't. They do.
have us. I guess they'll see certain things that a man do, but
They do all the
but
damn
there's going to
time.
be always this. It could be a little bit better, just a little bit. And I see this couple over here doing a little bit better than what we are. Why can't I have that? It's crazy. I think that a lot of women need to like really look at things from another lens when it comes to the relationships, and just be able to pull a lot of the positivity out of your relationship and run with that versus seeing just a little bit of fault in their man. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you got a husband right now or even a boyfriend
Shit.
that is willing and able to pay all your bills, and I'm not saying that just because he does that he's a great man, because there's plenty of men out there that are crap that pays all the bills, right? I'm just saying, just in general, if you're able to find a man that's able and willing to pay all your bills, I don't care how fine you are. That's rare. That's rare unless you have something in exchange for that payment, right? and I'll let you guys have your own interpretation of what that means, right? But most men are not going to do that. I'm just telling you that right now. Let me give another example for myself. So before me and my wife got married, right? Of course, we were dating, and at one point we didn't have cell phones, right? So I'm sitting here like, I need to have a way for you to contact me, right? So I bought her cell phone. Actually, I put it on. I didn't have a cell phone at that time as well. I think I got rid of my cell phone months before. This was during the time where I wasn't, really financially stable. I was in the army during the time, and I was like, you know what, we can't be doing this. This is like 2002. So I bought myself and my wife a cell phone, my girlfriend at the time, and I paid the bill. You know, I'm like, this is gonna be the way we're gonna contact each other, whatever. And this is before we got married, and I did that. So I already showed my wife that I was willing to do a lot of things for her before we got married, because I wanted to make sure that she understood that if we get married, I got you. You are going to be somebody that I take care of regardless of the situation, right? And she understands that, and she's understood that since we've been married. Have we had problems? Of course, all married couples have problems, right? But what I will say is that my wife has definitely shown me that she is very appreciative of what I've done for her, very appreciative, and I appreciate her. And that's a dynamic that I think is lacking in some relationships out right now. You got a lot of women out there, once again, that are just not satisfied with what they got right now. And I'm telling you, if you're a woman that's like that right now, you really need to figure out if is the negative in your relationship right now enough for you to be out, or are you just being just unsatisfied with certain things because your relationship is not perfect. And a relationship is never going to be perfect. It just isn't. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a man that truly loves you and truly take care of you, then you can work on the things that is lacking in your relationship. But don't make him feel like crap because he's not able to do or is not willing to do certain things that another man is able to do, because you don't know what the other couple's going through. On the surface, everything looks fine, but behind closed doors, it could be a crap show. You never know. So anyway, drop some comments in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think about this. It's a crazy situation with some couples and with some women that do these things, but I hope and pray that when you watch this video, you can have a different perspective on things, because a lot of women are leaving good men that shouldn't be leaving them. And they find other men that are not as great. I promise you won't. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all next video. Say so G, signing out. I'm gone.